Melvin Crispel, take one. Happy Black History Month, everybody. This week, I have my brother from right here in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, and we want to talk about the history that is his family and their legacy. And so everybody, Melvin Crispel III.
What's going on?
Audience applause,
Oh
applause,
my
applause.
gosh.
This guy, season 9 winner of BET Sunday Best, Stellar Award nominated, Grammy nominated, right?
Yep.
How old are you?
24.
At 24. At 24, he is a Grammy and Stellar Award nominated artist, winner of BET's Sunday's Best, season 9. Let's get into this history. Let's talk about your dad.
Ooh, my dad was a really amazing person, a musical genius, and a master writer. The way he learned was from Butch Haywood, who is another, New York native. He was a big writer, major influence on the gospel industry. He learned from him, and it was literally by trial and error. Like, he taught him like 3 chords on the organ, and then one Sunday morning, get on the organ. This is your time.
And I know, like, our generation got comfortable, like, got familiar with your dad from the Tide Trivet Project.
Yes,
Stand Out. That was him on the organ.
It
like,
was him.
All right, let's talk about your mom.
My mom,
Tanisha
Crispel. She was literally an angel on earth, is literally what I can say about her. Her voice was like none other, whether it was her tone, whether it was like, her cadences, the way she just colored songs. And she was a worshiper, which was a big inspiration for me, and it taught me what I need. That's why I'm so grounded today, like mainly because of her.
What's the first song that she taught you?
Ooh.
Like that she sat down and said, let me teach you this song. What was that song?
This is gonna sound crazy,
I love it.
Ella Fitzgerald, A Tisket, A Tasket.
Really?
I promise you, she would sit me down and teach me the words to that song, because Ella Fitzgerald was one of her major inspirations.
On spot, I need a little bit of it.
A tisket, a tasket, I dropped my yellow basket, and on the road. I can't remember the words. It was so long ago, but she would teach me little things like that. But it really, developed my sound, now, and I'm grateful for her.
Growing up, I'm sure they, shared a lot of lessons with you, gave you a lot of advice, a lot of encouragement. But what is, from each of them actually, one from your dad and one from your mom, what's that one word of advice, wisdom that they gave you that you carry with you everywhere you go to this day?
There's a few, but I would say from my mom, I want to say 2 things. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, because my mom was big on that. And then also, God has put before you life and death. Choose life. That's all she used to tell me. From my dad, one of the major things he would always say to me, so simple, keep yourself low. That in itself means just stay humble, stay lowly, because your humility, genuine humility, is the key to so many doors.
If there was one song you could choose from your dad's catalog that is your favorite song that he ever wrote, ever produced, which one would it be? And I know that's a hard one.
That is a tough one.
His catalog is pretty
Pretty
long.
But I would say one of my favorites is Lord Help Me to Follow. I think that the lyrics to that song tell so much about his journey and how it related to even my journey after, years after he's gone. My mom, I would have to say, Just As I Am, it was a hymn. The way she just did it her own way and just delivered it to a way where God receives you just as you are. Like, don't be afraid. Even now, to this day, like, it still helps me get closer to him.
My favorite song from her catalog is Holy.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
You are the king of the world.
You are the king of the world.
Man, I wanted the people to know you. I wanted the people to know your parents, because it's such a rich legacy. So y'all look up Melvin Crispel Jr.
Yes.
and Tanisha Crispel on YouTube, on the streaming outlets. Look it all up, because there's so much good music there. Go to Google and look up all the songs that he wrote. It's just a rich legacy. So just wanted to honor them, and their Black history, but your Black future. And so we're excited about what you have in front of you. And I'm gonna get out of the way because the people want to hear you sing, and Melvin and Tanisha is all in there, and so Scott is gonna come and play for you, and I'm gonna go over there and enjoy. All right.
All right.
Why should I worry? Why should I fret? Look at all the ways he's made, and
every promise kept. I look to the hills from which cometh my help. Tell you where my help cometh. Tell you where my